Hello, future engineers. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're still new to my channel and you appreciate and like what I'm doing, please don't forget to share my videos to your friends and to your friends' friends. That's one way you can help me promote my channel to keep me going, inspired, and refreshed. Now, if you find my videos interesting and important to your studies, also please don't forget to subscribe. By moment distribution method, analyze the frame shown below by determining the moments at the supports and joints. EI is constant. So here is another non-sway frame. I already solved this by slope deflection equations, and in fact I also draw the shear force diagram as well as the bending moment diagram and the elastic curve, sketching of the elastic curve. So here we'll just compute for the moments at the joints. So the stiffness of member AB is to be modified because the moment at A is 0. So this is 3/4 of 1 over 8. So 3/4 of 1 over 8 is 3 over 32. BC is to be modified also. So 3/4 of 1 over 6 is 1 over 8. While BD is not to be modified because the far end D is fixed. So, and we expect moment also at B. So this is 1 over 7.5, which is 2 over 15. We now have the tabulation. So the distribution factor for A is -1. For this roller support, -1. And for this fixed end, 0 distribution factor. Now for this joint, BA, 3 over 32 divided by 3 over 32 plus 1 over 8 plus 2 over 15. That's -45 over 169. Replace 3 over 32 by 1 over 8. So put the value here. It's -60 over 169. And replace 1 over 8 by 2 over 15. The distribution factor for this member is -64 over 169. So I hope that you already knew the reason why I put the distribution factor negative. Next is fixed end moment. So -30, 8 square over 12 here. It's -160. By symmetry, it's +160 here. Then -40 times 4 times 2 square over 6 square. -17.778. Replace 4, make 4 square. So +40 times 2 times 4 square over 6 square. The fixed moment here is +35.556. And for this member 0, there's no load. Then distribute. -160 times -1 is, so 0 also here, is 160. Then lock. Quantity 160 minus 17.778 times -45 over 169 is -37.870. So lock, replace -45 by -60 in the calculator. So -50.493 lakh. Replace -60 by -64 in your calculator. So -53.859 lakh. Then -35.556 times -1 is positive, is, sorry, 35.556 times -1 is -35.556 lakh. So here it's 0. Then carry over. Before that, we lock this finally. Anyway, the moment at A is 0. But we don't need to carry over half of 37.87 anymore because this is already balanced, 0. Then half of 160 in that, and 80. So half of -35.556 is -17.778. Then we lock this finally, that anyway that's 0. Then half of 0 is 0, while half of negative 53.859 is negative 26.930. So let's proceed to the second round. Quantity 80 minus 17.778 times negative 45 over 69 is negative 16.568 lakh. Then replace negative 45 by negative 60, put the value here, negative 22.091 lakh. Then replace negative 60 in your calculator by negative 64, put the value here, negative 23.563, 10 lakh. Then since this is already balanced, so there's no moment here. This is also balanced, there's no moment here. And there's no moments on this part. So that means we have to uh, finalize everything. So we have to lock this double as well as here. But before that, carry over half of negative 23.563. So lock this finally, also lock this finally. So adding moments, so we have 185.562 here in this column, negative 108.14, then the sum of these two moments, negative 77.422. So that's 0. So here it's negative 38.712. Therefore, moment A is 0. Moment BA is 185.562. Moment BC is negative 108.140 kilonewtons. Moment BD is negative 77.422. Then moment dB is negative 38.712 kilonewton meter. And moment A0, moment C0 as shown in the tabulation.